It's 2:00 on the dot. We're back highlighting another local business in our community and one of my favorites, actually. Look behind me, folks. Do you see that picture? I love ice cream, but that's gelato. I love gelato. Cookies and cream, strawberry, mint chocolate, cherry chocolate, M&M, cake batter, peanut butter, pistachio, toffee. Oh my God, I can keep going here. Sorry, I'm drooling. Am I drooling? I don't think I am. I hope I'm not. But another local business located in Juno Beach. We previewed this business probably over maybe a year ago. I'm not sure the exact time, but great guy owns it. Matty, hardworking kid, put his time in, paid his dues, and he creates this just amazing product that's behind me. So I'm going to throw it out right now to Chris Burke, real estate agent at Echo Fine Property. Say, hey, Chris.
Yo, how goes, Rob?
Not to be confused with Will Ferrell.
You know it.
And Matty, Cairo, owner of Matty's Gelato Factory in Juno Beach in the Plaza La Mer Shopping Center. And you know what, Chris? I'm going to let you take it away. So let's find out a little bit about Matty's Gelato Factory and what he's doing right now during this time we're in.
Sure. Matty, how are you? Nice to see you again, man.
Hey, Chris. Good seeing you, man.
So we had the pleasure of meeting a couple of years ago, and then about a year and a half ago, Rob and I came in and did a video with you and your folks, and we were blown away by how spectacular your product is. I didn't even really know what gelato was, and then I had a little flavor of it while we were there, and wow, awesome. So give me a little feedback of how you got into this business, where you're from, how you found Juno Beach, et cetera, and all the people out there that don't already know about you are going to. But give them a little history of your history and how you got into the whole thing. That'd be great.
Yeah, sure, Chris. Yeah, so born and raised in Florida, Port St. Lucie, about 40 minutes from here, Juno Beach. And ever since I can remember, I've always wanted to get into a business. It was just never clear on which business it was. And after high school, I moved up to Connecticut and just had a bunch of different jobs, just trying to find my direction. And I was working in a gelato factory. That is where I learned how to make it. And I was doing that for a few years. And I came down to Florida to visit my parents. And there was no good gelato shops down here, nothing like what I learned how to make. So just decided to come back down to Florida, come back to the roots and give it a shot. You know, nice warm, really nice being back down in Florida. And it's a perfect climate for gelato. But we just celebrated our 3-year anniversary, March 9th.
Wow, has it been 3 years already?
Yeah, it's going by quick.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Cool.
But, yeah, so it's been quite a journey, just taking one day at a time and just got to roll with the punches, just like, with everything going on now with the corona, just got to make the best of it. And, we'll get back to normal soon. We'll never be normal again, but we'll reopen and everything, it'll
right.
work.
But now you're kind of semi-open because people can come to your door and you open the door and they say, I want whatever. And you fill that, you come with your gloves on and your mask and here you go.
Yeah. So
right?
what the procedure is that what we're doing now is it's just limited hours, Thursday through Sunday from 3 to 9. And we're changing it. All we're doing is just pre-packed pints for takeout. We're not doing it by the cups or the cones just yet. Just to kind of take precautionary measures. We'll sell some cone. We'll give you, some codes on the side. But for the next couple of weeks, just till we get a better idea what's going on, it's just pre-packed pints for takeout. And it's limited flavors. We're changing the flavors daily. We're posting those flavors on our Facebook and Instagram stories and also on our website. So if you go to Matty'sGelatoFactory.com, we have right up there the temporary flavors and temporary hours, and we're changing that daily.
Your website is Matty'sGelatoFactory.com.
Right.
Okay, cool.
And what we're doing is, so once you see the flavors you want, you can call the store, 561-557-3539. Just call us. Tell us what flavors you want. We'll put it aside for you. And then when you come here, you just call us again. We'll walk right out to your car because we're just keeping everybody outside for now. So, so you just call ahead with the flavors you want and bring it right to your car. And then
I love it. So
Yeah.
are you, actually got to go on your site more often because I got to see when you have my favorite, that Heath Bar Crunch.
Oh yeah, I have that every day.
That's a popular brand, right? I mean, people love that.
Yeah, that's a pretty popular one. That one, the coffee chocolate mascarpone is really popular. The Butterfinger, just Butterfinger candy bars crushed up throughout. The Judge's chocolate's really popular.
If I was in there every day eating that ice cream, I swear to God, Matty, I'd look like Pac-Man. That is so delicious, that flavor.
And then
have you ever thought of franchising or expanding?
yes, I would love to. The next step for me is I'm trying to find a small little warehouse space somewhere close to this location in Juneau, relatively close, where I can move all the production there. When I move all the production there, just because it's a small little space here, a tiny kitchen, I can't really operate much. If I had to supply restaurants or another location. So I'm looking for, if I can find a little warehouse, move all the manufacturing there, that would make it really easy. So I can open up, say, a second location somewhere or start selling to restaurants, and it really keeps quality control because everything would be made in that one central hub.
Oh, that's great. Great.
Chris, you know what amazes me about Matty is, Matty, how old are you?
25. I was 22 when I opened.
Can you believe that?
That's awesome, man. That's so cool.
Amazing. And he's put in the work. He's put in the grind. Matty, you're also offering a Mother's Day. Tell me about Mother's Day. What do you got for mothers out there?
So this Sunday is Mother's Day. What we're doing is offering the gelato pies that we make. So we have two sizes, the regular size, serves about 6 to 8 slices. Depends how you cut it. And then the larger size, about 10, 12 slices. Just depends on how you cut it. And we're doing 3 flavors, just keeping it nice and easy. Usually we do whatever flavor you want with mixed matched flavors, but just to kind of keep everything easier. So we're just doing the key lime, that's the most popular one. The key lime gelato. The other most popular one is the coffee chocolate mascarpone. And we're also offering cookies and cream. And we also have the Oreo crusts. And then for the other 2, it's a graham cracker crust.
And that's right here, Matty, that I'm pointing to right now. That's the gelato pie, right? So for all of you watching at home, that is just pure heaven in a pie. Oh my God, Chris!
And we're gonna be posting something later today, for a chance for people to enter and win a free pie for Mother's Day for their mother.
So check that out. Where's that going to be, on Facebook and Instagram?
On Facebook and Instagram. Yep. So
check out Matty on Facebook and Instagram later today, and maybe win yourself one of these pies. I mean, incredible. I remember Chris when we went in there, and Chris loved that Heath Bar one, man. You love that Heath Bar gelato.
That gallon jug wasn't big enough.
What's the secret, Matty? I know you're not going to give the exact secret because that something you wouldn't want to do. But what's the secret and why especially your gelato? I've had other gelato and it's good, but this is a step above the other gelatos. What makes it so good? I mean, the TLC you put into it, but what else?
They're the quality ingredients. It's a lot more expensive to make what I'm making than it would be to make at other places. It's so easy just to buy, like a flavoring of something, or if you get the real thing, pistachios are very expensive. So it's a lot cheaper, if you just get, pistachio flavoring, but to have real pistachios, crushed up in there, really good brownies for the fudge brownie, just the quality of the ingredients, and how to handle the products, not letting it sit out too long. Cause, if you let it sit out for too long, it starts to get a little icy, and just making small batches of it too. And, just making it fresh, cause if you make a big tub of it and it has to sit in there for a couple of days, it starts to lose that freshness. But just to make a little bit, maybe you have to make it 4 or 5 times a day to just replenish that tub, which is more time consuming, but it keeps that freshness. It'd be a lot easier just to make one big tub, throw it in there, and just let it sit for a few days. But
so again, for those that are just joining us, we're joined by Matty Cairo from Matty's Gelato Factory in Juno Beach, and the pictures say it all. I'm going to just go through some pictures here, Chris.
I want to ask Matty something to explain to people, just so they get a little education, because a lot of people don't know what gelato is. So Matty, in a quick paragraph or 2, explain to people what the difference is between gelato, yogurt, and ice cream, if you can.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so ice cream is mostly heavy cream. Gelato is mostly milk. So there's less butter fat in gelato than there is ice cream. And the other big one is the amount of air that's whipped into it. There's a lot of air whipped into ice cream. So when when you're mixing it in the machine and they're whipping so much air, you make a lot more ice cream with it, which makes it cheaper, but you lose that quality of the taste. You know, so there's less air whipped into the gelato, so it really intensifies all the flavors. That's the big and the quality of the ingredients.
Could you make your product with skim milk?
No,
you could, because it would just have, it'd be just dull, no flavor.
Yeah, we use whole milk.
You're right, but could you do it with skim milk or?
Sure,
you could.
Oh, yeah. Yep, we also make flavors with. We're starting to do. We're going to do even more like with almond milk, and we're trying to get into more non-dairy options, and we're also trying to look at no sugar added flavors, things with different alternatives. You know, a lot.
Right. So I assume you get some people that work out at the gym down the way and come in and want to get a gelato. They'll say, Matty, do you make a product with skim milk instead of all the fattening milk? And maybe someday you will. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
And the video playing behind me is when we came to Matty's store, Chris, and look at that gelato, folks. Look at that behind me. All these different flavors. And right now, you know, Matty's still offering his famous gelato in the pint sizes. So you're not going to be able to get it in the cone. He'll give you cones, he'll sell you cones, but you're going to get it in a pint size thing. And he updates the flavors daily on his website and on Facebook and Instagram. So, you know, check out for the flavors he has. Go through some of the flavors that are the most popular or have been the most popular over the years.
The most popular ones is that coffee chocolate mascarpone has definitely been up there. As far as the pies go, the key lime is just the most popular one to get in the pies. Our Judge's chocolate is really popular as well as the fudge brownie. Sorbets, the blood orange raspberry is really popular. That's also non-dairy. The traditionals like the stracciatella, it's like a chocolate chip. But yeah, they're all
really good. I can tell you that.
It's that time of the year again. It's starting to get hot and humid out. It's the best place to go and cool down after a nice long day. If you're just left Juno Beach, head over there with the kids, pick up some gelato. Look at that gelato pie. There it is behind me. Oh, just missed it. And Matty, very interesting. You're behind it and it's on the video right now. Tell me about, Chris, you remember this picture wall. You got like thousands of pictures. What's the importance of that to you? Tell me what they are, those pictures.
So these are the customers from the day I opened. We started taking photos of everybody, and I really like looking at this wall because it, you know, like everyone on this wall has made this happen, and they have turned into our family. And then we added the words, "May you enter as guests and leave as family," above all the pictures, and the pictures go down the whole thing. And you know, I just like looking at it, and it's, you know, just it's a reminder, you know, of how, you know, everyone like really came together and just turned into one big family. You know, everyone's really made this possible for me. And it's fun, too, for when people come in, they find their photos, people come in, they see people that they know. It's just makes it very family-oriented.
Yeah, and I got to tell you what, that wall, it's gotten huge with oh, my God. Rob, when you and I did that even last year or so, it was a third of what it is now. That's awesome.
But Chris, that just goes to show you there's, again, another local business person who cares about the community. I mean, that's the people we want to support. Guys like Matty, 22 years old, you started this business, you said?
Yep.
I mean, what was I was a dad at 22. I had my oldest son, but 22 to start your own business, that's incredible. And look where you are today. It's a testament to your product, because if you didn't have good gelato, people wouldn't come back. But your gelato is out of this world. Your personality and the way you treat your customers. Look at the smile on that guy's face behind me. Look at the gelato. Look at all this. What any special one? I know you said a Mother's Day pie, but is there any special flavor for Mother's Day at all, or not really? Just you have a mix of flavors.
Yeah, we're doing just those three flavors, just to keep it simple during these times, but.
And you take requests. I remember, Chris, I think when we were in there last time, you had a request box. So people, do you get any like weird? What are some of the weirdest requests you've got for flavors?
Yeah, it's a flavor suggestion jar we have on our counter, and people just put all these really fun ideas in there. There's been some interesting ones, especially like you get little kids, they're just having fun with it. Their imagination's going,
I got one for you. Swedish fish.
Swedish fish. I think that's in there.
Swedish fish. The Swedish fish gelato. That's my comment card for the day. That's the one I like. But I do like. I had the key lime pie. You gave me the key lime pie. That one was incredible. I love key lime pie anyway, but that was incredible. It tasted like
and that came out of our flavor session jar. We never really played around with the key lime. And a lot of like our most popular flavors now, things that I've never made before, and people just threw them in there, and it was just trial and error. And when we have a flavor in there, we want to try it. It's never right the first time. It's never been right. You know, you just make a first trial run, and you have a bunch of people try it, and they tell you to add a little more of something or take it out, or it's it could be better with this in it. After the fourth or fifth batch, then when everyone's like, "This is good," and that's when I just keep that recipe, and that's where it stays.
I got to tell you too, Matty and Chris, you got to listen to this. So, you know, we do these live Facebook Zooms with local businesses, and they've been successful. They've been awesome so far. People sharing them and people watching these videos. But we just had on over 40 people right now. It's dropped down. It comes on and off. We just had over 40 people watching this live broadcast, which is incredible for a live broadcast for you know, this thing for the local businesses. But that's just a testament right there, Matty, to see the people in the community that love your product. Because the post was the best damn gelato in South Florida. Chris, would you agree the best damn gelato in South Florida?
Yes, not even probably the planet.
The planet, we can go the planet. I didn't want to go the planet because I didn't know what else. But it's pretty close.
We had Travel and Leisure and Food of Wine over the summer. They did best ice cream, gelato, and frozen yogurt shops in all 50 states. In that category of ice cream, gelato, and frozen yogurt, we got named #1 in the state of Florida.
Wow. That's saying something.
Yes, that was pretty cool. And then just after that, Yelp did one for the U.S., and we came #5 in the entire U.S.
There it is. There's the sign ranked best in Florida behind me. Matty sent me that picture. Here's some. He'll give you the cones. He's not going to serve it in the cones, but there's the cones for you. Gelato in the cone. How's the pistachio one? I've always wondered about pistachio.
Pistachio is excellent. Very expensive to make, but it's worth it. You know, that's where the quality comes into play. But it's very good.
We have a comment here. I'm going to go through these, Chris. I know Chris has to run soon, but I have a comment here. It says, "My little girl always asks for pickles and whipped cream flavor. LOL. Matty is the best in the U.S." That was Chris Mark Graff. So he must be a fellow customer that comes in there.
Yep.
You know, again, I'll repeat this, Chris, and you know this. The local businesses like Matty's are the fabric of the community, and we need to support guys like Matty. You know, these storefronts, it's a hard time for businesses. But Matty, you've reinvented yourself too. You found a way to still stay open and still stay relevant and still sell this great gelato that people crave. I mean, it's amazing. Everyone in St. Louis loves Matty during spring training. That's what Cindy Gibson says.
Hey, Cindy. Yeah, we get a lot of and it's too bad because as soon as this started happening is when with the corona, there was a lot of people down here on their way down here from St. Louis. But
No, that's too bad.
Chris, what other flavors do you like? Any other? I mean, I know you like that Heath bar. Which one? Just the Heath bar?
It's the only one I get when I go in there. I'm pretty predictable.
Have you tried mixing that Heath bar with the coffee?
I will next time in.
Oh.
A lot of people like mixing the coffee with the toffee and do a little mixture with it.
Oh, wow. Cool. I will try that.
Hey, Matty. So, and we got, sorry, I'm going to go through these comments because they keep coming in.
Sure.
Caitlin Kelly says, "Hi, Chris Burke." Caitlin Kelly.
Oh, wow. Hi, Caitlin.
and Caitlin Kelly says Colorado needs some gelato. So now we got people. I'm not lying here. You can see my phone. They're commenting right now from different parts of the country.
I'd love to go to Colorado.
So Chris, Chris sells homes. So Chris is below us. So call Chris because you want to move to Florida. Come on, Florida's beautiful right now. So call Chris. And if you want some gelato, call Matty. Matty, I know this is a weird question. We talked about this before, and I'm not putting you on the spot here.
Sure.
Do you this gelato out, or have you kind of just wait since everything happened? It's kind of put a halt on that.
What was the question?
You shipped this gelato.
Oh, shipping it. We tried in the past. We've tried working with FedEx, UPS, and USPS to try to find out some way because there are places that you can have ice cream shipped right to your door with packaged and dry ice, and it comes in fine. I've tried to reach out. I haven't met the right people to kind of get me connected with doing that because the rates were just too high. But it's definitely something we would love to get into is just shipping it right to your house.
So whoever's watching right now and they have that connection, call Matty, because I'm sure Caitlin in Colorado wants that gelato. So we can get it.
Ever since I've opened, I have a call list of people that want me to ship it to them. There's a lot of snowbirds, people live in all different parts, throughout the year. And I have a long list of people when I finally get able to ship that I'm going to call them back. But I haven't been able to tackle yet.
So one more time, Matty, for people wanting to get in contact, and you're open today at 3:00, right? You open at 3:00 today. So every Thursday through Sunday, for right now, temporary, not permanent, temporary. Matty's open from 3 to 9. You can go buy the pint size, the gelato, buy 1 pint, buy 2 pints, buy 10 pints. I don't know. Yeah, you can buy a Mother's Day gelato pie. How can they get in contact with you over the phone, Matty?
So you can just call the store, 561-557-3539. Just call the store, and we'll be able to tell you what flavors we have available for the day, or you can go right on our website, mattysgelatofactory.com. We're changing that daily, what's available for the day. Also on Facebook and Instagram, on the stories, we're posting that daily what we have. And you can just call, tell us what flavors you want. We'll put it aside for you, and then call back when you're up at the door, and we'll walk right out to your car.
And do you have pricing on there? Is there a certain price for pints and the pies and all that type of stuff on there?
So the regular size pie is $16. The largest size pie is $25, and the pints are $10.
There you go. So, Matty, I want to thank you, Chris. You need some of that Heath bar, man. I could see it in you. He might take a bike ride over there, Matty. You might catch him on a bike over there later.
I could.
But I want to thank Matty for joining us today. Another local business person in our community that we need to support local, and not just because he lives here. This is the best gelato, around.
Yeah, that's no joke.
Thank you, guys.
It really isn't. It really isn't. And it's a testament to the work Matty puts in. And he grew up in the gelato factory. He's like Willy Wonka over there for gelato. And again, people tuning in here do you open at 3 p.m. today? Yes, Chris Markaff. He's open at 3 p.m. today. He is.
Hey, Chris.
So, Chris, I think you got another Chris stopping by at 3 p.m. today. But seriously, folks, support Matty. I'm looking. I can't believe this. The people commenting right now and that are on it's just incredible. And Chris below us too. If you live in Colorado like Caitlin does, I think it's time to leave Colorado. I love Colorado. Colorado is beautiful. Chris, have you been to Colorado before?
Oh, you could say that, yeah.
Yeah. Colorado, my uncle lived in Colorado Springs. Beautiful, beautiful area. But South Florida is where it's at. So call Chris too. If you're looking for a property, Chris can help you out.
Bring your checkbook.
Bring your checkbook, Chris says. And you know what? And while he's taking you around on tours of homes, he'll take you over to Matty's, and you guys will go get some pints of gelato. But
yeah, that'll work.
And it's no treat. My treat.
So, again, Matty, look at. I'm going to go one more time, Chris, before we get off here. Look at these. Look at these. Look at this. Look at all these different flavors. Here's a picture of Matty. We got, what are these? Pistachio, strawberry, cake batter I saw earlier.
Yeah, if there's any, if anyone knows of any commercial spaces anywhere near here, definitely call me.
I'm going to get Chris on that. Chris, you need to get on that. Look at that.
I'd love to, even if it got to the point where it came like a tourist attraction, like when you have kids come see the factory and come and watch it being made.
Hey, we got it, Chris Burke. We got another comment on here from Caitlin Kelly. She says, "Chris, you buy the golf, I got the gelato." She says she'll come to visit her snowbird parents. I guess her parents to come down here in the thing.
Love it.
Awesome. Great. Again, I can't say enough. The fun I've had doing this, Chris. The fun you've had doing this, highlighting these local businesses. We've been doing this for 3 years now, highlighting local businesses. This isn't something new. Now the Zoom is new that we've been doing, but we've been highlighting local businesses like Matty's for 3 years now, and it just gives you that good feeling in your gut. Again, we're all here together. We share the same beaches. We eat at the same restaurants. We eat the same gelato. So we need to support Matty. We need to support businesses in our community. And Matty, I just want to thank you again. I want to thank you for coming on.
Rob and Chris, thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
And I may call you later. I may place an order for one of those pies. That pie just looks phenomenal. But I want to thank you, Chris.
Okay. Thank you.
Get on your bike later and head over there and grab one of those Heath Bar ones. All right.
Hold on, man.
All right. Hey, everyone, have a great afternoon. Thanks, Matty, for joining
Thanks,
us.
Thank
Matty.
you, guys.
Rob.
Thank you.
Yep. See you later.